Hey everybody, it is Joseph from My Gamers Reviews here, and the Ubisoft conference was amazing. I couldn't believe my eyes with what I saw. I have to say, Ubisoft has stepped it up to the plate from its original games as Rayman, and from when it was just a regular, comedy type of ordeal. It was never like a company for video games. And from seeing the Assassin's Creed trailer, to the awesome Far Cry 3 trailer, to the outstanding Watch Dogs trailer, I really can't believe what they are doing with this. It is an amazing company. Mad props to them. Never thought they'd pull this out of their hat. Now, I know it's day one of E3, but everything right now is amazing. The only thing I really didn't agree with was the whole Zombie U and the whole Avengers video game that they said that they were announcing. Now, what I want to talk about right now is Far Cry 3. Now, I really don't know much about Far Cry. I really didn't play the games that much. I heard of them, but from what the trailer shows us, is it's an open world of just all these islands, and there's not one, and there's not two, and there's not three islands. There are plenty of islands for you to explore. You're on a tropical oasis, really, and I guess you have to kill this big boss that's in charge. Now, you're obviously fucking his sister, and you see boobies in the beginning of the trailer, which is pretty cool. You really never get to see things like that, especially on live television in America. Now, there's a ton of swearing in all of these video games, but especially Far Cry and Watch Dogs. I don't know how many times I heard the bleeps go off. So anyways, Far Cry has outstanding graphics, has outstanding gameplay action. In one of the gameplay clips, he was with his bow and arrow, shoots it, then jumps and stabs the guy in the chest with a machete, kills the other guys, runs, grabs the machine gun, not the machine gun, the assault rifle, shoots the guys with the assault rifle, stabs another guy in the chest, and then there's tigers and there's explosions. This game looks amazing. Now, I want to talk about the new Rayman game they're making. The new Rayman game is actually what makes me even want to buy the Wii U even more. The new Rayman game looks so awesome, and the best part about it is there's even more characters you get to play. It looks like Rayman Origins, but on the Wii U, you get to control it even more than using your regular controllers. Your hand is literally controlling your character. Now, there was one part where there's so much going on the screen, and they're running and running and running. They're running through this tunnelish area, and they're jumping on platform and the platform and the platform, and he's just holding that Wii joystick while jumping it with Rayman and his friends in the background. And I have to say, the graphics were superb. Something I would not have expected from a Nintendo system. Something that I've been waiting for, but something that I have not expected. And they are stepping it up. Now, I want to go into Assassin's Creed 3. Now, Assassin's Creed 3, what an outstanding trailer and gameplay. I was blown away. They said they were reinventing the game from the ground up. They said there was going to be different combat. What I thought is what they put in there. And to be honest, they put stuff in there that I didn't even think of. The way the assassin, Connor, is running around and tomahawking the redcoats, from tomahawking one redcoat, using him as a meat shield, throwing his body, jumping up, stabbing the other redcoats, then chasing after the remaining redcoat in the snow, and he's just running after him, and he jumps off the tree and just goes whoosh right into his back. What an awesome finisher. I have to say, they did another outstanding job. Not only did they do an outstanding job with the finisher, but the way you move with the trees, and the way you're just it's like second nature, because you're Native American. And you're not 100% Native American. Mind you, you are British too. But anyways, he's looking for a Templar, and he ends up going into the Templars' campsite, the Redcoats' campsite. And he doesn't really care about the Revolutionary War. He just wants to kill this Templar. So, as he's inside the base camp, he's just all-out combat. He is not stealth. He is just combat. He runs, grabs a rifle off the rack, stabs one redcoat, shoots the other one behind him, keeps on running with the bayonet. jumps, twirls, right in his chest. What an amazing way to finish a gameplay demo. Words cannot explain how amazing that was. And I am so amped for Assassin's Creed 3, and I cannot wait to review it. Now, Watch Dogs. Not much has been given on this game on the internet, so they just released it. Now, this game is basically a hacker really, having all of everybody's information, like what your job is, how old you are, your deepest, darkest secrets. He can tap into your phone. He can tap in and scramble electronics all around him. And in one of the scenes when he's trying to get into the club because he's chasing down this guy he wants to murder, in order to get in, he ends up scrambling everybody's phone and drawing all their attention away from him. So he walks into the club, and then he ends up seeing that he's found out, and he wants to be found. So the person that he has to kill ends up coming to find him. So he's standing there, and he uses his phone, which looks like an Android, and he hits like an app, and he can just listen into the girl's phone call, and she's calling in the boss. So now you're like, okay, this is just a regular hacker. What can he do? He has like a bayonet, which is expandable, and he also has a gun, and he has uses his fists. He also can grab assault rifles and all that other fun stuff. So anyways, a guard ends up seeing him. He whacks the guard. He ends up going out, and he ends up scrambling not the telephone poles. He ends up scrambling the traffic lights, and he makes the whole big collision of cars, and he ends up blowing up cars, blowing up gas stations. And this game is so freaking cool. It's all about a hacker that can just use his powers for good. And this is going to be an amazing lineup of video games from Ubisoft. I can't wait to review the Wii U. I can't wait for the PlayStation conference. I can't wait for the Nintendo conference. And we will be revising the Microsoft conference. But hats off to Ubisoft. You really stepped it up. You really brought a lot of games to E3 this year, and I applaud you. So great job. We will see you guys soon, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more reviews, more updates, and all that awesome stuff. Skyrim will probably be up after E3, so I can get all of this coverage out. Peace out, guys.